Google Classroom is one of those amazing apps that can really save you time and energy as an educator. We highly recommend it, so check out this video on maximizing classwork and assignments in Google Classroom. Open up your Classroom and Classwork is up at the top. There are some options to create assignments, quiz assignments, questions, materials. You can reuse a post or create a topic. We recommend that you do make topics. It makes it easier to organize all of the things you post to your Google Classroom. I'm going to make a narrative writing topic. And then if you have something as a resource that you would like your students to return to multiple times, then that would be a good example of something to post as a material. I'm going to attach a rubric that will go along with their narrative writing. You can attach in anything from your computer or from your Google Drive, which is where my rubric lives. You can also attach a YouTube video or just post a link. Like normal, I can post or schedule or save. And when I post that, it is attached under my narrative writing topic heading. I can edit or copy. And then I can also create a question. Questions are great for exit tickets or quick formative assessments or a check for understanding or any quick thing that you want to check in with your students, like a question ahead of time on a bigger project. Like for this, I'd like to know what the theme is for their narrative piece. You can grade these questions or you can choose for them to be ungraded. I'm going to associate it with a topic. And I don't want my students to be able to comment on each other's themes for this one. You can have it so that students can comment on each other's responses to the question. And then as I post it, it's also grouped under that topic. And now I'm going to create an assignment. So as you see at the top, I can post an assignment to multiple classes. I can also narrow it down to just post to certain students, so I can differentiate that way. I can choose whether or not I want this assignment to be graded within Google Classroom. If I select a due date, then my assignment will show up on my Google Classroom calendar. And again, I want to associate it with my topic. Now I'm going to head back into my Google Drive in my Google Classroom folder. Notice that this is the same title as my Google Classroom that we were in. Google has made this folder for me. I'm going to make a new folder within this that is for my assignment templates. We recommend doing something like this so you are organized and have a place for all of your assignments to live. And now I'm going to make a Google Doc that will be for this narrative writing assignment. And I'm going to give it a title that will make sense that's for this assignment, whatever I want all of my students' work to be titled. And I can fill in any pieces to a template that I would like. It can be as simple or as complicated and involved as you would choose. It can be as simple as a title and their name, or you can fill in more involved directions, a full graphic organizer, or any pieces that you would like your students to fill in. It can be a full template or just the basics. It's up to you. And once you have the information that you need in your template, then you can go back to Google Classroom and to your assignment. And now we're ready to attach it, clicking on the Drive icon. And we'll choose the template that we just made. Now, this is the very, very important step when we are choosing to add something from Google Drive. We need to click that students need to get a copy. So it says make a copy per student. When students can view file, that would be when you are just attaching a simple set of directions for students. When you want to choose students can edit the file, that would be a collaborative document where you want students to edit one file. The more common version is when you want to make a copy for each student like this, where each student has their own version. Now we're ready to post or save or schedule ahead. The only thing after you have posted it that you can't edit is that last feature for make a copy for the student. So once we go back and click edit, you'll see that that is gray and we can no longer change that. So if you forgot that step, you would need to delete the assignment and go back in and add a new one. Other than that, the other pieces can be edited, like we can add a description if you'd like with some specific instructions. And then you can save and it will have an updated version. Now, because all of these were grouped under the narrative writing, they're all there. And now when I click on it, I can see that 0 have been turned in because it has just been assigned. And I actually don't have any students in my class yet, but yours will show the number that have been turned in and the number that have been reviewed. And when you click on it, it will open up the folder and all of your students' work will be in this folder for you to easily have access to and open up and see their progress, even if they haven't turned it in. All they have to do is open the assignment and it will automatically put it in that folder for you. And that's how you set up a general assignment in Google Classroom. The other type of assignment is a quiz assignment. This is relatively new in Google Classroom, and this will automatically make a new quiz for you in Google Forms that you will then fill out, and it will be associated with your Google Classroom. Try it out.
Don't forget to subscribe to the EdTech Team YouTube channel and check out the next video in our playlist.